Hi, I'm Anthony with Guys Gab, and today we're going to do an oil change on a 2011 Subaru WRX. Just go through real quick the things that you're going to need to do this. First, you're going to need a set of car ramps or a jack and jack stands, an oil drain pan, a flathead screwdriver, a 12mm socket, oil, and your filter. First thing you're going to do is get the car up on ramps, which we've already done. And then the second thing you're going to do is take off your oil drain cap here, which I need to take off because I have a Grimspeed air oil separator. Which, unless you have one of these, you're just going to unscrew your oil cap here. Alright, now the second thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get underneath the car and take off the splash guard that Subaru put on there. There's 2 plastic clips, 4 screws, and 2 plastic clamps that hold on the back of it. So we're going to go underneath the car now. Okay. The first part of this is you're going to have to take off these little plastic tabs up here in the fender well. You just need the flathead screwdriver. Pop it out. And then pull it out, and that's what that looks like. And then there's one on the other side. Alright, now that we got the splash guard out, the next thing you're going to do is you're actually going to drain your oil. So get your pan ready, and we'll go under here. Your oil pan is right here, right around the exhaust. The drain plug itself is right here, so you're just going to undo that. And then you let it drain out, maybe 5-10 minutes. Next thing you're going to do is remove your oil filter itself, which is right up here, tucked around the exhaust. Just going to unscrew this, try not to get oil all over your hands. It's a little hot. And then do the same thing, just let that drain out for a few minutes. Alright, next thing we're going to do is you're going to install your new oil filter, and we're using a Purolator Pure 1 filter. And just go under here. You need to just get this seal with a little bit of oil. What I usually do is I usually just dip it right on there, on your oil pan, get a nice little seal of oil, and then just screw it in. And you don't want to go too tight with it. You want to just give it a little hand tight and then just one extra little turn, that's all. You don't want to overdo it. Alright, next thing you're going to do is you're going to put your splash tray back on. But just make sure that you put on your oil drain plug first. Just get that on there, make it nice and tight, and then you're going to put this on. Alright, last thing you're going to do is you're going to refill it with your oil of choice. Today we're just going to use Rotella T6 by Shell. Get yourself a nice little cone there too. Alright, now this car takes 4.2 quarts of oil. The jug that I just used was just 4 quarts, but there's always a little left over. So once you fill that up, you're going to want to check your dipstick to make sure it's at the right level. And what you want is you want it to be right between the full and empty line. You want it right about in the middle. And as you can see, that's right there, and that's about perfect, so I don't need to add any more. And that's it, you're done. Good to start your car and go about your way.